Hey guys, so this video is for preschool through second grade CTOs. So if you lead one of those CTOs, or if you are a small group leader that's going to be staying with your group for the CTOs, this would be helpful for you to hear this too. So preschool through second grade will have 4 CTOs. What's different about CTOs for our younger kids versus our older kids is preschool through second do not get a choice about what CTOs that they go to. They all go to the same ones. It's a rotation of music, art, playground, and camp stations. 3rd through 5th graders, they have these options that they get to choose what they do, and they do something different each day. So our little ones have that to look forward to in a few years, but they don't get to do that. Also, our preschool through second grade, they all stay at the Guntersville campus. No one gets on the bus and leaves and goes anywhere. 3rd through 5th graders, some of those actually will travel to the Abbeville campus just due to space. So just so that way you have a little bit of an understanding about what that's about. Okay, so if you are a small group leader or helper, what your role will be is our kids will go to lunch. Preschool through second grade will be under the awning outside of the fellowship hall. And they will eat lunch, and then they will leave from there, and you're going to travel as a grade to the different rotations. I'm posting the schedule of the rotations. You'll want to, download that and save it to your phone or something, so that way you'll have it. I'll also have a hard copy for you the day of Kid Blast too, as well. Okay, so they have 30 minutes at each rotation. There's a 5-minute cushion between rotations. So the first one begins at 12:05. So let me look at my schedule here. So it begins at 12:05 and ends at 12:35. The next one does not start till 12:40. So you have 30 solid minutes at each CTO, and then you have 5 minutes to travel to the next location. Please, if you are a small group leader or helper, something that you can do that's helpful is just to keep everybody on track as far as timing wise. So that way we're not going too fast and getting somewhere and just having to hang out because they're not done. And you're also not lollygagging around and messing up someone behind you that's going to be running late. That does give you a cushion in case your CTO goes a minute or two longer, that you still have got time that you're not running into to the next CTO rotation. So let's talk about where each one is and who's teaching it, so that way you know that. So the first one is music. Music will be with Amy Langner in the Worship Center. Then we will have crafts, which will be in the Fellowship Hall, and that will be with Danielle Stanfield. Then one of the rotations is camp stations. That will be in the room that's across from the wave room. So if you're walking down the hallway and you go past the Fellowship Hall, it's the very last door on the left before you would walk outside. It's straight across from the wave room, and it's right beside the outside glass door. So super easy to find. This isn't a huge building, so. And then the last one is the playground, just to give them a few minutes just to run around and play and have some time to let out some steam. We'll have water out there in a cooler for them to have water, and we also usually keep a cooler out there that has like the ice popsicles where everybody can have a popsicle too. Just trying to keep kiddos cool and enjoy being outside where it's hot, and I know. So the playground there's not going to be an actual leader out there, so it's just the small group leaders, and you guys will just hang out there with them and let them have some playtime. So whenever you go to music or art or the camp stations, your role as a small group leader or helper is just to assist the leader of that rotation in whatever way that they need to. So for example, if you're at art and y'all are doing something that they're painting something or gluing, you're just going around and assisting kids and helping them to finish whatever the craft is. If it's in music, you're helping Amy by doing crowd control and keeping the kids still and quiet, and if someone needs to go to the restroom, you know, silently getting them out and getting them back in without causing a big disruption. So you're just there just to help those leaders, and that way they can do their job and do it well and everybody have a good time. And you're just keeping the crowd under control is all you're doing. And so after all those CTOs end at 2:25. I'm sorry. And then closing rally begins at 2:30. And so you will stay with your kiddos and y'all will go out either in the foyer area or the tent. It just kind of depends on what's going on for that day and how the crowd is. And we'll kind of line up like we do in the mornings to go into rally. We'll do that for closing rally. And everybody will go in for closing rally, and we will do our awards for the day. We'll do worship, and we'll just kind of recap the day, the Bible story and all of that, and then we will dismiss. Please, 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 if you're a small group leader or helper, stay with your kids in your group until all of the kids in your group have gone, or until I've said, hey, we got this, you can go ahead and leave, just so that way we don't have complete chaos at the end of the day. So just stick around, don't leave too early. That will be helpful. Okay. Amy Langner, Danielle, and Haley Pack. So you guys are leading the CTOs. If you need any equipment or supplies from me, if you have any questions about your particular CTO, do not hesitate to give me a call or text me, and we'll walk that through to make sure that we're good to go for Monday. We want to make sure that everything's set up and ready to go before Monday morning. So let me know if you need anything from me. Okay? All right. Thanks, guys.